Dear viewer, good evening and welcome to Current Issue. With me tonight, one of my very, very good friend, Jose Aliaga. Jose, welcome to MEA. You've been with us many times.
Yes.
So tell me about what's happening in today in Michigan and the nation, all the protests. How you look at the protests, and then we'll talk about COVID-19.
Mm-hmm.
But about the protests, what do you think? Why they are there? Sometimes they get peacefully, and then suddenly they turn volume and destroy property and all that.
Mm-hmm. First of all, Wally, thank you so much for inviting me to your show.
Sure.
And so happy to be here. And thanks for giving me the opportunity to address to all the viewers. I know everybody watches your show, so yeah, it's a very good question. Actually, yes, it's very sad what happened to George Floyd. Really, it is.
Yeah.
Because it's sadly that we have bad cops. But how the media is put it, this context is wrong, because they say 4 white cops kill an Afro-American citizen. It actually wasn't 4 white cops. It was somebody who was Afro-American, somebody was Asian,
Yes.
and the other one Hispanic.
Yes.
So it wasn't like the 4 people were white, but the media picture
Of course,
was.
media they take the opportunity to make it much worse.
It's exactly. And one of the greatest things that we have in America, and that's why as I immigrated from Peru, is that we have here the right to speak, one of the amendments that support us, which is the right to speak. And people exercise that, and nothing wrong with that. People went out, good people with good heart, good intention goes out and want to protest.
As long as in peace.
In peace,
Yeah.
which is fine. It's all right. But what happened? We got some riots, some people that get there and starting doing things that's not right. I mean, people that are watching this, it's like somebody calling you as an example. It says, hey, do you want to go out and destroy private and public property? You're probably going to say,
Of course not.
Right.
But there's people, they enjoy it.
Right.
Yes.
But this is no, as example, as a good citizen,
Yes.
Destroying private property, public property, or federal property is a crime. You cannot do that. Getting in I remember one of the states, they went to Target and they're stealing TV plasmas and smart TVs and some other groceries.
They want to liquor store and completely empty it.
That's a crime.
Yes,
That's
of
not
course.
protesting or saying
Yes.
we disagree with what happened with George Floyd, which I not justify that. By the way, what happened to George Floyd is wrong. The cops that did that is wrong.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But they're right now in jail. They're actually in jail right now. It's
Yes.
not like they are free,
But I see, and I watch, of course, the TVs and all that. I see a few of those start the problem.
Mm-hmm.
And we know about Anfita.
Mm-hmm.
They are Marxists. They are
Mhm.
communists.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the socialist people, and those mostly white,
Mhm.
and destroy the property. So those small group, they start doing the destruction and all that, but the rest is all peaceful.
Right. Well, Antifa is a group supposed to be anti-racist and all that, but they're missing the point. I mean, people that watch this, they think, "Oh, wow, this is a group who's supporting minorities." If you think about it, back in the history in America, even history doesn't back that, because back before 1860, Democrats used to be supporting slavery.
Yes.
And in 1854, the Republican Party was founded to fight against slavery.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we had the Republican Party in 1854. In 1860, we got elected Abraham Lincoln, who fought against slavery and ended slavery. And he ended up even dying because he got shot because he supported that. We give them the right, at that time, we're going to give them the right to vote, and we did. The right to be a citizen. They didn't have that. And we abolished slavery.
Yes.
So even history is on our side. But I don't know how the media portray the Republican Party is racist when we end slavery in America, and it was a
Absolutely. Yeah.
good concept around the world. So now they're destroying monuments.
Mhm.
Antifa or so.
Did they know what they're doing?
No, because listen, Ulysses Grant was the great general
Yes.
that actually supported the North. He fought against slavery,
Mhm.
against the South. So how they gonna destroy Ulysses Grant monument?
George Washington.
George Washington. It was nothing to do.
What is our culture is going to be? What's going to happen to our culture?
That's why we need to be more informed, actually read, be able to Google it and know about his history. because they're rewriting history, changing our cultural views. They want to remove the statue of Teddy Roosevelt,
Yes.
which is one of the greatest president. I actually like Teddy Roosevelt. He was energetic.
Yeah.
He fought against the Spanish in the Spanish War. I mean, he was the youngest president of the United States.
Yeah.
He was great. I mean, we did a lot, and during that time, America became very good in the economy and everything with Teddy Roosevelt. They want to remove Teddy Roosevelt from New York. That's totally wrong. I don't know. Oh, I never said this, and I know it's because it's election year.
Well, because of election year, and there is a group supporting that, so they could show the countries and unstable, and we have the COVID-19, and the government cannot control the COVID-19 and the protester and all that. Of course, to show that Donald weak, and the Republican Party is not the party that we could deliver.
Right, well, Donald Trump, his numbers are great. Look, we have the best economy in the last 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
He did everything good. We have the stock market was great. Jobs was for everybody, for
Yes.
minority, for Afro-Americans. He's done so much for Afro-Americans. Was low unemployment for Afro-Americans.
And for women, and for the Hispanic,
for Hispanic, for everybody.
Yes.
You know, COVID-19 affected everybody,
Yes.
the whole world. And I think we handle it much better than other countries.
Mhm.
We're an example how to handle this well in comparison to other countries. You see South America is struggling. Other parts in Europe is struggling.
Absolutely.
I think he delivered, and you know, part of this also is because he's a businessman. He's not a politician.
Yes.
He knows how to work. He understands what is hurting businesses. We want to reopen America very safely, using and utilizing all the guidelines to do it safely. And I think he's doing a good job. And I think we are lucky to have a real leader. I do not think so. Joe Biden policies is what we need at this point. Raising taxes for business owners. You know, we have a lot of people in the Chaldean community and other communities that we want our business to support them. More regulations, higher taxes is not going to help
family
us.
value and all that.
If we elect Biden on this election, he's going to raise our tax. He's going to put more regulations, and this is not going to help businesses at all. We need a common sense mentality to be able to keep booming our economy, because I'm pretty sure we're going to go get out of this because Donald Trump's done it before and he's going to do it again.
Okay. Let's say the fourth quarter, the election in November, and the third quarter and the fourth quarter didn't go to the economy, the level of the economy, or at least 80% of the level of the economy we had before COVID-19.
Mhm.
Do you think the people, they remember that before COVID-19, the economy was the best, everything, the jobless was the lowest, everything was growing within all the aspect of, you know, if it's for ethnic minority, for the factories, for everything. They think they're gonna remember and vote for him?
I think so. Because a lot of people were really happy, enjoying it.
Absolutely.
The economy was booming. And then you see how Democrats, when this COVID-19 happened, Donald Trump was the first president that ordered close all the international flights with China. And Democrats opposed it. They don't want it. No, keep it open.
Because they want commotion.
Yeah, the International Health Organization, they want to keep open. They sent a wrong recommendation. Donald Trump did what is best for us, and he closed all international flights with China.
Yes.
So he knew the economy, you know, that's gonna be affected by that, but he protected us, and the people will remember that he was taking the right decision to protect us, but also he want to protect our businesses, and I think people will remember that. I think also people have to be aware that Joe Biden is in office for more than 40 years, and he's done
in
nothing.
8 years as a vice president.
Right.
And he didn't do nothing.
He didn't do nothing.
Yes. What do you think the people should wear for the COVID-19? Should wear masks, should have the test, should be very careful. Because we've seen a lot, especially young people in the beaches, in the bars and all that, without mask and no distance, you know. What you're taking in this?
Well, I believe that each governor, each state know what is better for their citizens according to their culture, according to how businesses operates. I know that each individual businesses put in the precaution depending on how they work, how the people cultural work is. So I believe that each state is responsible to know how to take care of their own states, and I think they follow what is good. I know some states are not handling well, and I don't want to be mean or be biased, but the Democrat states running for Democrat governors are not taking this really well. I think that they need to see how other states are doing well and be able to see, hey, that is working over there, we should try in other states.
Do you think that people should, we open the economy and all that.
Mhm.
Do you think in those states should slow opening the economy or even going back and close some bars and some beaches that they
Mhm.
open already?
Well, it depends. We have to look at it. I have to tell you that I was reading a lot of articles this morning where the numbers are inflated by the media, make it looks like COVID is increasing rapidly when it's not true.
Yes.
So, they're creating scarcity about it. In my opinion, I see it's slowly decreasing, but it's decreasing, no increasing. So the Democrats try to make a point where they're gonna scare us and make us be scared. I think our economy should open responsibly, follow a guideline according to each state. That's my
Each
opinion.
state. Do you think in general, nationwide, we need another similar program? Supporting the business people, supporting the family, supporting the COVID-19 expense of
And I think we should support our economy, and the president is trying, or administration, the Trump administration, I believe. I'm talking as a citizen right now,
yes.
but you see, Democrats want to take part of the funding for their own, like for Planned Parenthood. Why we have to fund for a COVID-19 emergency fund Planned Parenthood? I don't see the relation right there.
Uh-huh.
That's one of the reasons some Republicans are saying, hey, that shouldn't be right. Why taxpayer money?
Or
have to go-
building some cities and states that are failing.
Right. So what we want is really the money goes to help our economy, not to
Yes.
support some Democrat agendas.
Yes.
Nancy Pelosi is trying to politicize.
Well, we have to support everything,
Yeah.
but it has to be for the people.
Right.
Not go and build some cities or a state they're almost bankrupt, and we give them money and we know the corruption is there.
Right. I disagree with corruption, but also I don't think so. They should be go to some groups that actually Nancy Pelosi want to help them and prioritize
Yes.
the leftist agenda than the whole people's at all. And I think taxpayer money, we have to be careful. We have to be very responsible how to utilize that resources, and it should go to the people in need at this point.
It's very, very sad to see the politics involved in this. They're not caring about the people, what's good for the people, but what's good for their agenda and for their political party.
I think Nancy Pelosi is trying to utilize this as a top priority for help Joe Biden to get reelected. Then helping the country. I think President Trump is actually trying from the bottom of his heart to help our country. He loves America. We all love America. We want our economy to be well. We want everybody have a good health. And at the end of the day, is what we want.
Okay.
But
Do
this
you-
is not the other agenda.
Do you think defunding the police, or sometimes abolish the police in some cities, it's a good idea?
No, it's not. I actually, as a township trustee, I want to be clear. I support my sheriff department. I support the police because few vet people, in the case of George Floyd, did something wrong. Doesn't mean because something doesn't work in Minneapolis, we need to shut down every single police department across America. I think by having the police is a good thing, and I support our police strongly. I can't believe that the Democrats want to come to some ideas that I think is wrong.
Yes.
I don't think it's going to help the country. And let me tell you this: it's funny because lately those people that are asking for defund the police is asking also to have
The
personal
police
protection to protect them.
To protect them.
So it's not very genuine what they're talking about.
But don't you think that more training, more community service with the police department will help both the community and the police department in every city and state?
Sure, I believe that, but if we're talking about Minneapolis, we're not talking about any other. I mean, I can tell you in Independence. Let me finish.
Sure.
Mike Bouchard is doing a great job in Oakland County.
Yeah.
He's doing a great job. You know, the crime rate in Oakland County is really low. In Independence Township, where I'm a trustee, we are one of the safest, the 20th township safest, 20 cities safest in Michigan. So why are we going to defend our police?
Yeah.
We're the safest.
We're not talking about defending. We're talking more training, more community liaison, more community service. Understand, as you know,
Sure.
Michigan and the nation is multipart of many ethnic minorities. And we would like to see the police as,
Sure.
involved with all those ethnic minorities so they can understand their culture
Of
and their
course.
custom and all that.
I don't have a problem with that, but we need to go by facts. Identify what are the police stations, in what communities they are now working well, and
Yes.
try to help them. But defund the police is
Of
not
course.
common sense. I think that's a political statement from Nancy Pelosi and the leftists just to utilize this to keep with their agenda because they know they're losing the election and they need to do something bold. They say, hey, somebody told them, let's destroy monuments, let's create vandalism, let's do some bad crimes so that way we can get some attention, which is wrong, which is illegal, and I condemn that.
Absolutely.
But I don't think so the right way to help our countries defund the police. My father was a police officer in Peru. He's a great man. You actually met him once,
Yes.
I think. And I come from the family, police family. And I know what my dad went through. And I know what it feels to be a son of a police officer and have to protect many families and his life is at risk. Sometimes people don't take that in consideration. But police are there putting their life first for saving us. And I don't think so the Democrats are right to actually talk that way. And it's funny because, not funny, it's kind of sad because if you look at it, some of the police stations they're talking about, New York, Minneapolis, they have unions.
And they're only short of police.
Right.
Only short of law enforcement there.
And they have unions. And the unions are Democrats
Yes.
unions.
Yes.
And I don't know how the Democrats are going to defend and fight with the union. I don't understand. They're talking they're just talking.
Yes.
That's my opinion.
Let's done with this and talk about your election.
Yes.
I know you're running for independent township trustees.
Yes.
So tell me, how's the campaign? What is the campaign and all that?
Well, Independence Township, most people knows Independence Township as Clarkston.
Yes.
But it's Independence Township. It's a beautiful township at north. We have Pineapple, which a lot of people goes for entertainment.
Sure.
We are one of the top 20 safest city in Michigan.
Uh-huh.
We have a balanced budget. We have a great group working together, and basically, great place to live. Good schools, good. It's a beautiful city. It's unique. We have a community oriented. We have a nice parks, good entertainments, and I enjoy living here. I lived there for almost 20 years.
Well, are you the trustees now?
I am one of the trustees. I got
Okay.
elected in 2012.
Okay.
Re-elected in 2016. I was the top getter. I got the most votes in 2016. And once again, it's a beautiful community. You see, I'm Hispanic. I immigrated from Peru. 95% of the people that live there is white.
Yes.
I mean, what I
But
say.
they work
this is-
together.
Yeah, we
They
work together.
live together, supporting each other.
Yeah,
You
so
know,
it's
that's what's
no
supposed to be.
racism or nothing like people want to portray or talk about it. Beautiful community. A lot of people also want to move to Clarkston because it's community oriented. Great people. Everybody kind of knows each other too there.
Sure.
I love living in Independence Township and I'm running for re-election because I care and I want to keep Independence Township great.
Great. And there's a lot of Middle Eastern community in Waterford and Clarkston. One time I had a liquor store in Waterford. So I know the area very well. I'm on the Silver Road and Dixie Highway. So
Yes.
I know the area very well, and it's it's very, very nice area, combination of many ethnic minorities, and very safe.
It's very safe, very a nice community, and then I know where we're having a lot of people. We increase a lot of people moving to Independence Township. We are close to 30,000 right now in Independence.
I see.
Nice community. Yeah.
Any message from you to the Middle Eastern community who live around there or have business there?
Sure. I mean, I asking everyone to support the Republican Party. We believe in a small government, less regulation, lower taxes, freedom, and then I know most of the community are business owners, and our platform is friendly to businesses, friendly to help our community, and we want to keep friendly environment for everybody to raise their family well and help our economy. And please, my website is www.josealiaga.com.
And we're gonna put it in the screen.
Thank you.
Well, Jose, thank you for coming here. I wish you all the luck in election, and I know you are very, very committed to the Independent Township and the Republican Party too. And you've been honestly working with many community, including the Middle Eastern community, and I saw you in many of that. You know, trying to friendship with the community, understand their culture. You know, so thank you for the support too.
You're very welcome, my friend, and thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. Dear reviewer, that was my interview with Jose Aliaga, and he is running for the Independent Township trustee. I would like to ask the Middle East, especially the Middle Eastern community, if you live there or you have business there, to support Jose and vote for him. Thanks for watching. Good night.